Brendon has lived in his own place since 2004. Prior to that, he lived for 18 months in a group home where his complex health needs were not met. As a result, he almost lost his life.
Text, the Disability Royal Commission highlighted major issues for people living in group homes: lack of choice and control, abuse and violence, human rights violations, use of restrictive practices. disability.royalcommission.gov.au. Text, many called for change. Text, Brendon's story illustrates what is possible when people get their own home, are central to all decision making, have personally tailored support and are well connected to their community.
Group home living didn't work for Brendon because of his Prader-Willi syndrome, a complex condition in itself, and also his other unique behavioural issues. His diet was not respected, and within 12 months he was at risk of losing his life.
And also I'd have to add to that is that Brendon's needs were not met, where the lack of understanding from staff and the other clients, which the other clients had their own issues as well, and there was a clash there.
I think it is better for Brendon to live on his own rather than in a group environment because of his needs with Prader-Willi. A group home just wouldn't suit Brendon's needs.
Brendon loves living in his own place compared to a group home because it gives him more privacy, more choice, and he's just so relaxed because he has the flexibility.
Living in his own place has allowed Brendon to enjoy his passions of music, the pianola, his broad photo collection of family and friends.
That's Megan.
And a love for gardening.
Brennan has lived in his own place since 2004, and during that time he has improved immensely. He's been able to enjoy music. Is one of his favourites, without disturbing other people, get out into the community safely with one-on-one support.
Brendon is far more happier now living in his own home, and he is far more recognised and respected within the community.
Brendon now has the opportunity to do typical and ordinary things in his neighbourhood. He enjoys running his own errands and getting to know shopkeepers and other members of his local community. Brendon loves books and is a regular at the local library, where he often stops for a chat with the librarian and other book lovers. Brendon also enjoys a cappuccino at his local coffee shop, Penny Lane. Living in the small country town of Phillip Island, Brendon gets to enjoy many local experiences and events, including exclusive access to meet some of the drivers at the Grand Prix.
When we are selecting a support worker, we're looking for a person that is reliable, understanding of Brendon and his needs, and is committed.
Well, he enjoys the flexibility, whereas if he was attending day service, you have to be there at a certain time, and he just loves going out and being in his community. So he really enjoys the flexibility of doing things that he chooses.
Brendon's support workers assist him to stay in touch with his family and friends, and also develop the skills to live in and take care of his own home.
I've supported Brendon for about 2 years now, and I support Brendon to live in his own place and I support his daily living skills, and also I support Brendan out in the community. Brendan and I share a love of music. Me being a dance teacher, I love dancing, and Brendan loves to dance as well.
Brendon has also got to know and develop relationships with his support workers' families.
The choice of a support worker would be done between Jenny and myself and the service provider. Brendan's support arrangement is managed by Jenny and I governing the project, and the service provider employing the support worker and looking after their legal issues of that side of it. One of our goals was that once we had come to a stage in our life where we couldn't do what we're doing now, that we know that he is being looked after and that he has got the best that we can provide.
Our vision for Brennan's future is for him to continue to live in his own place and to grow in his local community and be respected.
And also to be happy.
Graphic text with thanks to Brendan Hunt, all of Brendan's family and support team, Jenny and David Hunt, parents, Megan Buntine, advocate, Melva Smith, friend, Pam and Lyle Parry, friends, Aaron Thomas, One Doorway, Roger Jose, Brian Browley, Sanish Papachand Kempaka Sorel, Cows local community including Penny Lane Cafe, Phillip Island Library, Priceline Pharmacy Cows. Closing slide graphic text, produced by Belonging Matters for My Home My Way, www.myhomemyway.com.au. This video was part of the National Alliance of Capacity Building Organisations My Home My Way project. This video was funded by the Australian Government Department of Social Services. NACBO makes every effort to provide accurate and up-to-date material. However, information is subject to change and our material is for reference only. Logos Belonging Matters, NACBO and My Home My Way.